G'day guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to see something a little bit different. We're going to play some naval battles. This is Britain, 5.7. It's the top naval line for Britain. I have a Kent, Belfast, and can't remember what the other one is, maybe a Gunny. The non-premium Belfast anyway. I've already used the Kent in this battle and I've gotten a couple of kills and died. And I've spawned in my Belfast and come back into the battle. Fortunately, my replay only saves 20 minutes, and it was a long battle. So, what we've got here, I have a target on my left. I've been shooting at him for a while now. He's been taking some good damage, and I've been trying to knock him out before he gets around that corner, and I managed to finish him off just as he disappears. This whole battle, I've been heading basically in one direction from spawn, and I've had enemies coming in on my left and my right. Excuse me, I do have a bit of a cough coming on, a little bit of hay fever or something, I don't know. Anyway, so right now I've switched over to my right hand side, and I've got an American cruiser, I believe. It's been a while and I've gotten out of touch of recognising what they are exactly. But either way, any of these cruisers are dangerous. As you can see directly in front of me there, around that island peninsula there's multiple ships. They've been camping that spot the whole game, so I've been keeping my nose headed directly towards them the whole fight, angling just a little bit to throw off their aim and to increase my armor. Just aiming through some torpedoes here, and target on the right is gone, so now I'm switching back to a target on the left. This is generally the pattern of the day. Kill something on my right, switch to the left. This guy is a soft target, but nevertheless he is dangerous. Now what I want to show you here is if you watch the distance measured and you watch the shooting distance with correction, notice I'm constantly trying to stay about 100 to 200 meters short of the distance to target. That ensures that my rounds always hit around the waterline and cause that flooding and potential ammo racks, as it did right there. You can see more of that incoming fire, and they're still sitting around that corner trying to go me. Torpedoes coming around that corner, so I was already steering a little left, and I've decided at this point I'm not going to come back right. This guy is full broadside, he's come right out into the open, and he's made a big target of himself. So I decide now is the time to knock him out. And then I notice that I have a dangerous target has popped up on my left. So I switch all guns to my left, taking a lot of damage here. But I can't ignore him, he's too close and he'll do way too much damage. I think it's a Kirov, Russian heavy cruiser. And you can see he's doing a lot of damage. But I'm trying to get all my working guns on target as quickly as possible. I'm aiming for that waterline and I'm aiming for ammo racks. Unfortunately, I get killed. And after that death, I've spawned back in and I'm heading straight back for the same place. I know there's a lot of targets out there. I'm looking for that Kirov that I didn't finish off. He did take a lot of damage. I'm hoping it shouldn't take too much to kill him off. Excuse me. Now, when you see me shooting directly ahead here, when I mark a target at range, it puts up a white target around the enemy ship. And from the third person targeting reticles that you can see there, indicating my barrels, as long as I keep them inside those white markers, and I aim left or right depending on the lead that I need to do. Range seems to be done by the AI, so I can actually third-person shoot at range over hills this way, and it's quite accurate and it's quite effective, especially when really all you're trying to do is close the distance and you don't have excuse me, and you don't have the best shots on the enemy. So it allows you just to keep pressure on the enemy, potentially get kills, and I have got a lot of kills that way, and keep moving towards the enemy. So I've got myself another broadside target here. He's out in the open. I can see he's heading towards this island here now, and I'm trying to finish him off as quick as possible before he pops behind that island. I could lose the ability to hit him, but most definitely I'll lose the ability to see him. And I go for one last shot here, thinking that might be it. And he's probably going to get away. And then it becomes clear that he's actually about to pop out the other side of the island. Sometimes it can be a little bit hard to see exactly how this cover's going to work. You can see he pops out here. So I switch my guns back to him, and I keep shooting. I want to finish this guy off before he gets away. He's too easy a target right now to let him get away. So I'm leading the target a bit too much there. I see it on that hit indicator, so I adjust my lead a little bit so that I'm hitting more center of the ship. I also see that he's turning towards me, so you can see I keep adjusting my aim to get closer and closer to the ship. At this point I could have switched over to HE potentially. At that angle my AP rounds would have done almost no damage, and HE would have given me some sort of consistency in damage at this point. But I do start to get some hits on him. Someone else finishes him off, and that gets me another kill assist. So it's only a few seconds later. I've looked to my right, I've seen more targets. There's this island here still in front of me, and I can finally see around the corner, and I can see the enemy that have been taking shots at me from over the island the whole battle. So I try to put some damage and hurt on this guy to get him moving, because the last thing I want is for him to just keep sitting there at that angle where I can do nothing other than maybe set a fire. And fortunately he does reverse, and because of the island he's forced to swing his aft around stern, and he gives me a beautiful big broadside, and I start looking for those solid hits on the side, hopefully an ammo rack. Switching to the rear guns here, I'm trying to hit the rear area of the ship, because I find the front and the rear of the ship both have ammo racks, but the rear seems to give me the most regular success at getting those ammo racks, especially on the German ones. It may be just because less protection, or it might just be because a lot of these ships fire most of their guns from the front, and their rear guns don't have the angles to fire, so they just have more ammo in their racks after a time. But in future, if you find yourself having trouble get those front ammo racks, try switching to the rear ammo rack. I'm watching the hit cam here, seeing where my rounds are hitting. I'm hitting a bit center, and I want to get towards the rear. So you'll see I'm allowing the ship to cross my crosshair a little bit, so my shots hit further back on the enemy. I get some shots right exactly where I wanted them. Unfortunately I didn't get the ammo rack, but I just start laying those shots in at this point. And you'll see my shooting distance is constantly being changed. I'm constantly scrolling it down trying to stay about 100 to 200 meters short of that distance measured, and that means I'm going to get those ammo racks or I'm going to cause flooding, especially with solid shot ammunition. Keeps their crews busy, it keeps constant damage ticking over, slows the ship down. Now, finish him off, and I've just seen that there's an enemy on my left, and unfortunately I don't get to finish him because the battle ends. But this was a great battle, 7 kills, 6 assists. Unfortunately we lost. They got me 3 crates and 3 intelligence, and that was the battle for the day. So hope you enjoyed that. Let me know if you did. I'll post some more. Have a great day. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching the video. Please like and subscribe.